Thank you to DEM and the Office of Air Resources for organizing this public hearing.
Please state your name and address for the record.
That's
Yes.
my address is
Where are you from?
my name is James Crowley, and I'm an attorney at the Conservation Law Foundation. CLF is a leading New nonprofit organization focused on protecting our environment and safeguarding the health of our communities. We recognize climate change as the most pressing issue of our time, and we have been working to reduce the region's reliance on fossil fuels and promote clean energy for decades. CLF has opposed the construction of Invenergy's proposed frac gas and diesel oil power plant because it would cause unacceptable harm to the environment and public health, and because it is not needed. We have deep concerns about the draft major source air permit issued by DEM, and we plan to submit more detailed written comments. In my comments today, I'd like to focus specifically on greenhouse gas emissions. Climate change is an emergency that directly impacts every one of us, especially those of us who live in vulnerable coastal areas like Rhode Island. It will affect the ability of future generations to live on this planet. Climate change is driven largely by emissions from the burning of fossil fuels, like gas and diesel oil that would be burned to power this planet. The regulations governing this air permit require consideration of greenhouse gas emissions, as does the Resilient Rhode Island Act, a state law passed in 2014. The Resilient Rhode Island Act sets greenhouse gas emissions reductions targets for the state. Under the law, we need to reduce our emissions 10% below 1990 levels by 2020, 45% by 2035, and 80% by 2050. These goals are ambitious, but they are achievable, so long as we work towards achieving them without delay. Simply put, if Invenergy's greenhouse gas emissions are permitted, that will make it impossible for the state to achieve its carbon emission reduction goals. In Invenergy's application, they estimate that this facility has total potential CO2 emissions of 3.6 million tons per year. In hearings before the Energy Facility Site Board, Invenergy's project manager suggested that the plant could operate into the 2060s. This plant represents a long-term commitment to dirty fossil fuel-based energy production and a significant new source of greenhouse gas emissions at a time when we need to be aggressively pursuing emissions reductions. In addition to setting emissions reduction targets, the Resilient Rhode Island Act explicitly empowers state agencies like the Department of Environmental Management to consider carbon and climate when exercising their authority. Approving the emissions from this plant would send a clear signal that Rhode Island has given up on meeting its emissions targets, that it is refusing to do its part to combat climate change, and that we are abdicating our responsibility to preserve the planet for future generations. CLF respectfully requests that DEM exercise its power under the Resilient Rhode Island Act and weigh the disastrous climate impacts of granting this permit. Thank you.
Thank you.